Everybody, today's video is going to be a walkthrough of my eyebrow maintenance and fill-in routine. So we're basically going to be focusing on just eyebrows today. So stay tuned if you're ready to see how I keep my eyebrows maintained. So this is all the products that I use to keep my eyebrows maintained and filled in. These three items that I touched at first are the things that I use to fill them in, and everything else I use to just maintain them. And you will need, or at least I recommend that you use alcohol with this. That I showed you my little wax pot, and this is just a normal eyebrow grooming brush, a little pair of eyebrow cutting scissors or little facial scissors. The sharper the better, honestly. And at first I just trim. I get the hairs that are, standing out of place, that have grown out of place, and cut my eyebrows into the shape that I want. First fluffing them upward, combing them upward, and then trimming that, brushing it now downward. And any of them that are out of the normal line skew that's really there, I cut those as well. And then I just put them back where it goes, kind of in the middle, not fluffing it all the way up, but not leaving it brushed all the way down, because really I don't know about anybody else, but it really irks me whenever my eyebrows are not up and when they're down. So I always put them towards the middle though, because I will be needing to see the top line of my eyebrows here in a moment whenever I go into wax. Also, I would like to say that I wax instead of getting mine threaded or anything like that, because I actually hate threading. I feel like it hurts a lot more than waxing. I actually now, since I've been waxing for so long, I don't even feel it. I just feel warm and then it's gone. So right now, I'm applying the wax. And this wax is the GG brand, just like my wax pot itself. I bought them both at the same place, and I got it at my local hair store. I believe Walmart carries also the same brand, but for sure Sally's Beauty Supply also carries the same exact brand. And they're really inexpensive. So if you ever just tired of giving people money, you can always follow my tutorial, and then you don't have to pay those people. So I basically got these little matchstick things from Hobby Lobby. They had it in one of their craft aisles. So you just go to the craft section, and it's has almost 1,000 little pieces of cut up, basically popsicle stick. And that's what I use. You could use whole popsicle sticks. You could use anything you need that would really work for this. But I bought those because they were disposable. They were really inexpensive. And it's super convenient, and they're tiny, and that little edges on them, because they're cut into little matchsticks, so the edges on them really help out with getting close, dotting or putting a straight line like I just did underneath of the front of my eyebrow. And so I just apply the wax, and then you would put the wax on in the direction that your hair grows, and then you smooth it over in the same direction, and then you remove it the opposite direction that your hair grows, while simultaneously holding down your skin pretty taut, if you can catch up with what I'm doing. So, and then I've got to get my unibrow. You know, nobody needs a unibrow. Okay. But I'm just going to show you real quick the one side. And I do use this I got really close, and that's what I love those little matchstick things for. And this isn't just paper or whatever. It's not wax strip. It's called muslin cloth, I believe, that I actually got from the hair store. It's in the same section that you would get the wax pot and the wax itself. And after you're all done, I always smooth over with a little cotton pad both of my eyebrows, wet it with alcohol, and then since I have this at my fingertips, this is what I used. I used the E.L.F. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream. And this shade is actually in light brown. And if I'm wearing a lot of makeup, I prefer to use the little pomade that I'm using with this little Nika K brush. And I actually just had that on top of my desk that I do my makeup at. So that's what I used. And also I need to go buy a new eyebrow pencil. So what I fluff out my eyebrows with after I am done applying all the product is actually it's also an E.L.F. product. It's an E.L.F. brow pencil, the ones that are like $1. Actually, both of these E.L.F. products were $1, but I prefer the color, especially if I'm not going to be wearing makeup. If it's like a no makeup kind of day or whatever, I will use the E.L.F. eyebrow pencil in taupe as opposed to the light brown, because the taupe is like more of my actual hair color. So, and it has a pencil and then the spoolie at the other end. So I'm just really using the spoolie of this and then applying the product. And I actually really love these spoolies. A lot of the other spoolies that come with my eye makeup kit, eyebrow brush kits that I have bought, I don't necessarily care for them, but E.L.F. did a really good job with their spoolie, so I always use this no matter what. And that's the end of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wink.